Welcome.
Hi.
Hello, everyone.
To the Pro Audio Suite.
These guys are professional. They're motivated.
With Tech to the VO stars. George Whittam, founder of Source Elements. Robert Marshall, international audio engineer. Darren Robbo Robertson and global voice. Andrew Peters, thanks to Tribooth, Austrian Audio, making passion heard. Source Elements, George the Tech Whittam, and Robbo and AP's international demos. To find out more about us, check theproaudiosuite.com.
Line up, ladies!
Here we go.
And welcome to another Pro Audio Suite. Thanks to Austrian Audio, making passion heard. You can see it now because we're on video.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Scary. Yeah. Oh, yeah. We've all.
Actually, it's all.
Oh, you've got the CC8, CC8, OC18, OC818.
We are equipped.
Oh, we're covering all bases here. Lovely. Talking about audio stuff, though, George, you have a little present that arrived in the mail.
I've got show and tell.
Yay. That's why we're doing video. So do show.
And then tell.
Yes.
Well, my friends at Full Compass is a great catalog here in the U.S. It's actually been around a long time. Like, I'm not sure if longer than Sweetwater, but I've dealt with Full Compass since the 90s. So they've been around for a while. When I found out that the SSL, the great makers of the SSL2 that we've all probably used, owned, or played with, or at some point know about.
I have two.
Yeah, and you've got two SSL.
You got two SSL2s.
Which could be an SSL4.
Yeah, glue them together.
Yeah.
Super glue.
Yes.
So I don't know. I guess my best possible guess here is that they thought price point, and they just needed a product that would dip down in the sub $200 US range to compete with the Scarletts of the world, right?
Yeah.
To compete with the Scarletts of the world.
Exactly. Well, yeah, the SSL, the Scarlett 2i2 is in the $200 ballpark. The Solo is what, $150, $160 US.
Yeah.
So no surprise whatsoever that the SSL One is also at about the same price point, around $160 US. So here it is. I shall rip it out of the box unceremoniously because
That looks like it's got two ins. Is that correct?
Well,
one mic pre probably and a guitar input or something.
Yeah, in most cases when they say it's a one input device, it's not.
That's like the same thing as the Solo. The Solo's that way for Scarlett.
Very minimalistic packaging, really just cardboard paper, which is what you want to see these days. And then it's got a USB-C to USB-C cable with no adapter. So it's it's USB-C.
So move on.
Cool.
Which
on,
yeah. I mean, the only thing that's annoying is a lot of us have USB-C hubs that we're using and they have A ports on them.
Yeah.
But frankly, it's probably not recommended to use any audio device in a hub.
No.
It's generally not a good idea. There are exceptions, and we've come up with some workarounds to that problem, but generally it's not a good idea. It's also generally not a good idea to not use the factory cable. Although I think now with USB-C, it's so much of a standard nowadays that it shouldn't be as difficult to use a different cable. In fact, we've used with our very own PASport, I have used a 4 meter optical USB cable.
Yep.
That uses optical, and it worked a treat. So it probably would work with this. So here it is. It looks really familiar to the SSL2. The first things you notice that it doesn't have the big 4K buttons down here.
Yeah.
So it's only one mic pre and one guitar.
But no 4K Mojo. That's like half the...
It's there.
Oh, it is there. Okay. It's up there now.
Just up here now.
Okay.
I kind of like that. I always thought it was annoying that the button that really most voice actors should never press was this giant, beautiful. Well, I always laughed because I was like, the biggest buttons and the giantest knob are irrelevant to most voice actors because they're never using any of them. They're just using headphones. But anyway, so it's just cleaned up a bit. They shrunk the chassis. They don't have those big buttons. Single mic preamp here. Instrument input there, as you would expect, right? Such a common design nowadays. Instrument. The mic input is not a combo, so it is strictly a mic input, not a combo. And then your instrument here. So again, just like the Scarlett. and then your 1/4-inch outputs, and a dual USB, because they felt, why not, let's add a second one just for powering. I guess they had enough users still on legacy devices that just wouldn't power it. And so we'll have a...
That's a good idea. Yeah.
Yeah.
I think, does the Lewitt have that? Or the Audient doesn't?
Not too many. It's not that common. It's becoming more common.
I know it has it. The Focusrite has that.
Oh, the Focusrite does. So it's very clear that whatever the Focusrite had, they're going to make sure this one has it too. You know? But there's a lot of things the Focusrite does this doesn't do. And that's where the differences start to really come into play. So what I like about this is that it does have a physical gain knob pot. I know that's going to be an issue.
I don't
in some
like
cases.
that anymore. Yep.
You can't tell us why, Robert.
I can't tell you why, but I don't like that anymore.
But it does have a physical knob. So when I'm teaching somebody how to record and set their levels, I can just tell them, start it at 12 o'clock, increase it a little bit as needed. And it's just really clear and obvious where the knob is set. You don't have to guess. So that, a lot of products with digital knobs, unfortunately, they don't all have a dB gain indicator, right? If like the Scarletts and others of that ilk had a little LCD saying you're at minus 27 dB gain or whatever, plus 27 dB gain, that would be cool. And a few do, but most of them don't. So I still find this to be just easier. It's certainly easier for teaching. It's easier for learning how to record. It's more straightforward.
The nice thing about the digital knobs is that you can really make presets and you can get really perfect recallability, and they don't go scratchy.
That's right.
Yeah.
They just go away completely when they break. They're just like no more control at all.
Yeah, digital knob is there until it ain't. And when it goes, it's just throw in the trash.
But the other thing, they could have stepped it, which would be easier to...
Well, usually all the digital stuff is stepped and the analog stuff is usually not stepped. And the one nice thing about with a digital knob, you always have to be careful about turning it in real time, because if it's stepped, it might zipper as you turn it up or down, depending on the size of the steps. But the analog knobs, they're continuous. Including all the scratchy junk that might...
Right. The pots feel smooth. I'm assuming it's some kind of a sealed pot. I don't know, but
are they wiggly or are they pretty solid?
No, there is no detectable wiggliness.
That's nice.
So it's a good solid quality pot.
That's a rarity these days.
Where's it made? Where is it made? Is it China or?
Yeah, China.
Probably.
It says designed Oxford, built in China.
Engineered in the UK, assembled in Malaysia.
Malaysia. Wow.
Malaysia.
Okay.
So anyway,
so what else do you like about it? Does it
48K,
have
the usual. The 4K button's there if you really must. And I think some men's voices benefit from the 4K. Like, for example, mine. I have a kind of every time I hear it, it sounds on the dark side. It's a little bit overly warm and dark, so the 4K could be nice. Most people probably don't want to use it. But it does have the high-pass filter. I like that. I like that it has a high-pass filter. A lot of folks are on TLM 103s.
Where's it sit, though?
In their wee hutties. And so they're picking up gobs of rumble.
Do you know where that high-pass filter is hinging on?
That's what I'm saying. Where does it sit? Yeah.
There is no, I lied. I was going to say there's no manual. The manual is almost always nowadays a QR code.
Yeah,
but that's right. Scan this.
There is a piece of paper, and all the paper is to satisfy legal requirements.
Right.
And this is no exception.
Okay.
This is nothing
do your
but
research and
legalese.
see where the high pass filter sits.
And
so lawyers are keeping trees in business.
Yeah, exactly.
Every single possible language is printed inside the box. So I will have to actually look that one up for you. I would almost
find out for us in Swahili, will you?
I'm pretty sure it's 80 hertz with a 12 dB per octave slope roll off.
Surely they wouldn't be stupid enough to put it ridiculously high.
No, that's a pretty commonly placed preset setting. So I do like that it has that. I think a lot of home studio users benefit from preemptively rolling off the low end with their TLM 103s. The buttons have little lights underneath. So these are actually digital buttons. They're not latching they're not latching hardware, they're digital software buttons. So they're actually going to ignite those little indicators telling you. That was a big complaint of the first gen, is the buttons had no lights or indicators, and they were really hard to tell if they were up or down. You really had to, right? Would you agree with that, Andrew?
I would, yes. Indeed.
Which is a total console maker thing if you think about the way the SSL board is itself. Not every single button had a light.
Yeah, I guess you're right. So because I don't have any spare USB-C ports on my system, everything's being used, but I do have an iPhone. So I just plugged it into the iPhone and it lit right up. It's a little power indicator. And so now we can get phantom flashes for a moment to tell you it's engaged. There's your 4K, and there is your low cut. So that's nice. I like that. Now let's see if they remember their state when you unplug it. Because people forget to turn on their phantom power all the time. That's a problem.
This could be interesting.
So if you unplug it, plug it back in again.
Dun, dun, dun. Oh, it did. Wow, there we go.
It's got a memory.
Yeah, so it's got like a flash memory. It knows its current state. So some pretty fancy firmware in that thing. And then it has a mix button. And my understanding, again, not having read the user manual yet, sorry, is that the mix button is simply just a direct monitor. Just like the SSL, just like the Scarlett. So you want to hear yourself, press mix. You don't want to hear yourself.
No volume control.
That is the one feature lack that is glaringly missing from this.
But the Scarlett's got the same problem.
Scarlett has the same problem.
Is direct or not?
So I figured they looked at Scarlett. They're like, this is the most freaking popular beginner audio interface on the planet. What are they selling? Let's just put it all on ours. And if it doesn't have the blend control, then we don't need it anymore. We can save it. We can save $2 and take the blend knob out. That's a bummer. I really like the blend knob. If you never do directed sessions,
the PASport has a blend.
The PASport has a blend. If you're always doing directed sessions, it's really nice to have. If you're never doing directed sessions, you don't need it. If you don't like wearing headphones, you don't need it. It's really for people that wear headphones. That headphone monitor blend knob is nice. And then, of course, just a volume knob for the headphones there.
Cool. Looks good. It's funny, talking about interfaces, though, and we talked about this before we got on, and I'm curious to find someone in another country apart from America who has a PASport VO and see if they can actually plug their iPhone into the comms and use it as a phone patch and get a really good signal. Because here I'm using my PASport as a phone patch and it works perfectly. And for some peculiar reason, it doesn't seem to work in America. And it didn't work here last year. So something in the last 12 months has changed to the way our telcos work. I have no idea. But if there's someone like in the UK or somewhere or Europe or whatever, if you've got a PASport VO, give it a go and let us know how it goes.
I'm going to try mine today,
I plugged in a tiny little lav mic that was laying on my desk into the second port using a Rode lavalier mic adapter. So it's just, you can plug a 1/8" lav right into this Rode adapter. It's called the VXL R Plus. I think these are like $10.
Is that lav TRS? Like it's balanced?
Well, this lav jack is, but I'm pretty sure it works with a non-balanced one.
It just drops one side and grounds it.
Yeah. So now I've got a signal coming in, and now you can just see it's a very simple, easy to read VU. What does it do when we start getting into clipping zone? Is it light up red? Check, check, check. Goes to yellow, goes to yellow, goes to red or amber, whatever. So simple VU meter, nothing fancy, does the job.
One thing that's funny, and it's subtle, but it has a slant on the face of it. I was really surprised with this Evo. It's just a block.
It's a block.
Yeah.
And it doesn't sit on it's kind of funny how a little tiny angle can make a big difference ergonomically.
Well, the Evo is basically got a digital encoder, a couple of buttons, and a couple of plugs. It's chunky. It could be half as thick.
Yeah, it's
or it could be slanted, so the front is this tall and the back is this tall. Yeah,
because it's not nearly as deep. Like it's very skinny. So it is. I don't think that they've wasted any space in it.
Yes,
and I don't mind the interface at all. Like what button, what preamp do you want to? They could easily run the whole thing with one knob.
It's easy, but it is just like an Apollo where it's one knob, many jobs.
Yes,
and you have to press the right button before you turn the knob, and the buttons are all labeled in graphics. They don't have any text.
Yeah,
because it's internationally. They want it to translate. So it has nothing printed in English. This product being created in Britain, of course, has a lot of English language written on it.
Yes.
As you would imagine. But that is something that, so I think we've been there for a while, but we're really at this dividing line in devices, whether they're kind of traditional, old school analog with just all physical knobs, pretty much an analog device.
Going all the way back to an M-Box.
Exactly. This is really just another M-Box from 1999 or whenever that came out, or 97. That's really all this is. It's just another new iteration of an old school USB audio interface. Full stop. Yep. It sounds good. The pre's are nice. They're clean. It has a really good self-noise rating. Henry Krause, is that the guy's name on YouTube?
Julian,
thank you. Julian Krause reviewed it. It's up there with some of the best in terms of most of its specs. So we know the quality is good. What else can I say? It's just a simple device for people that are simple-minded, not dumb. Just don't think and get into the one knob, multiple jobs thing. If that thing short circuits your brain, like the Evo does. Hold the Evo up for a second, actually, Robert. So if you look at the Evo, it's a very elegant design with one knob in the center.
I mean, we can go through it. So like the Evo right here, if you want to control the first mic preamp, you push this button, then you have the gain, second mic, and the phantom for the first preamp. And then if you want to control the second preamp, press the button for the second preamp, and then you have your phantom and your gain. And if you want your headphone volume, you press the headphone button, and then you have your gain. Or if you want to control your blend, the SSL does not have this.
It does have a blend.
Then you press that button, and you have your... So you always have to say, what do I want to do? And then turn the knob for it.
And it has auto gain.
This does have auto gain to it, yes.
It does. And you cannot do auto gain with a manual analog.
Right. Yep.
And that's another still remaining to be seen thing is whether voice actors should use auto gain or not. I mean, basically, it's not AGC. It's not like the old classic video camera auto leveler. It just auditions your voice for 20 seconds, 10 seconds maybe. And then at the end of that period, it decides, okay, this is as loud as they're going to get. I'm going to drop it by 12 dB. Usually gives it, I think the ones I've tried give you a 12 dB headroom. And then off you go.
And then leave it alone.
And you leave it alone. Yeah. If you push beyond that gain, you will still clip. Now, Scarlett takes it to another level and adds what's called their safety, I think it's called. Here's another button. Safe, maybe? You've got one, I think, Robert. I think there's a button that says safe. And
so this is a Scarlett 4th gen. And the buttons we have... Safe? 1 second, I can't see very well.
We're all on the same page there.
Well, I mean, they put black. It's just hard to. So select 48 instrument auto safe and air.
Hey, Robert,
safe.
Their air
I'm that old
is.
Too.
Sorry,
I'm that old too.
Yeah, I'm sorry for your eyes. My eyes are perfect by now,
aren't you, Robert? You had a birthday.
Turning the light on his phone to see the writing. That just reminds me of me.
It's funny because I can see, but it's just like the light.
This is better for folks with less than optimal eyesight.
I will
say that.
Yeah.
It is easier to
absolutely.
read. If that's your category, the Scarlett is not a good choice. But yes, it does have a safe button. And the safe button is a clip protect thing. So even if you don't use or do use the auto level, the safe mode is a clip protector. And what that does is that when you cross threshold of clipping, it drops the gain and it stays there.
But it doesn't push up, right?
Do you know who has really cool tech in this area? Was originally Aphex, who is now gobbled up by Rode, but they had a mic limb circuit, and it would actually on the input that was going in, it would very quickly change the gain of the preamp. It was actually turning it down. It's a very interesting one to look at. It's kind of too bad that Rode hasn't. It's funny, Rode bought Aphex and went like, oh, we'll take big bottom and whatever. And they just like, so
they
many
kind
cool
of just
things.
stripped it for, as we hear a lot in the business, stripped for parts.
But what do they
That's a phrase
strip?
you hear a
Like
lot.
the oral exciter and big bottom. And they like, that's not even their coolest stuff.
So now
actually.
I'm recording in Twisted Wave with this little tiny lavalier mic running into the SSL One. There's your level coming in, blah, blah, blah. And I don't even know if I'd need to bother playing it back, but you get the idea.
What about on Source Elements Recorder?
I mean, Source Elements Recorder runs on Chrome or Safari. It's agnostic, so you can use it on a mobile device. Is that right?
That's right. You can.
Robert?
Yep.
I haven't tried that yet.
I'm pretty sure.
Talking of
pretty sure it's ready for the mobile devices.
It's not
pretty
adaptive.
new.
What's
If
the
you
word?
try and it doesn't work, here's Robert's email address.
Yes.
Yeah.
Here's my home address. And
And his mobile phone number. Yeah.
You know
call
what'd be
me.
funny is you have
Just
a
give
home
him
address.
a call, he'll fix it.
No, you have a home address, Robert, and it's fake, right? And it's like a facade. And then when they ring they ring the doorbell, ding dong, trap door.
yeah, exactly. That's right. I'm like,
He went to get help at the guy's house and he disappeared forever.
there's a
Who is
bucket
this
of
Robert
bats.
Marshall person?
Yes.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Oh, you arrive in the cellar and you see someone you haven't seen for years. I wonder where you've been.
I always used to tell the clients that the talkback button was a trap door for a pit of alligators in case the voiceover talent messed up. Just
Talkback button.
just drop them into the.
Well, so I'm trying recorder on the mobile. I popped it open.
Is it?
It says continue, so I'm clicking that.
Ooh.
Redirecting to login. I'm accepting the legal
Which password?
notice.
Sorry?
I am now clicking. I'm logging in. I'm hoping it remembers my user password from my password manager. It looks like it did.
Should do if it's Chrome.
Logging in. And give it to me, baby. Come on now.
It's not the same thing.
Isn't that song? Like,
Yes.
Give it to me.
Oh, give it to me, baby.
And all the girlies say I'm pretty fly for a white guy.
Dun, 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 dun. Yeah. Okay. Anyone who's under 30, sorry about that.
Yes, I know.
that's right. We just dated the whole show. Like,
Holy smokes. There's a station here that would play that called Jack FM.
Yeah.
Have you heard of Jack FM?
Yeah, the Jack format.
Oh, is that over? Is that around the world now?
It's a format. Yeah, Jack format is a thing. Yeah, absolutely.
we don't have it
started
here,
in the
though.
UK.
Yeah.
Oh,
we
it
don't,
did.
Yeah. We don't have
Jeez.
Jack in Australia.
We don't have a Jack station in Australia. No, I wish we did because it's really cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, my client, Howard Kogan's been Jack forever.
Right.
Playing
There you
what
go.
we want from a dumpy little building in Culver City.
Nice.
And what's
Yeah, that's
funny
good.
is
It's got-
he actually lives in Culver City, but not in a dumpy little
so
building.
the dumpy building's his house? Probably not. No.
Well, no, not now, because we designed a
Quite the
studio on top.
opposite.
We designed a studio on top of his garage out of concrete and steel. That was pretty mind-boggling.
Wow.
Wow.
But he's the first guy that I set up an Apollo for when it came out. So that was another first working with Jack. I don't know how to log into my Source Elements account.
It's funny. I was thinking, like, of all the different audio companies, most of the interfaces are rooted in English companies. It's like Audient, Focusrite, SSL, even Cranborn or whoever. You know, like the U.S. companies are what? UA?
Yeah, UA.
UA? Avid? Kind of? Like they're not
UA
really-
is the big dog at this point, right? In terms
Yeah.
of a US-based design and IP, intellectual property.
And then you have a couple in Germany, RME and Yellow and Steinberg.
Right.
And then it's like Japan with Yamaha, really.
Right.
Maybe a few like Zoom. But there's not a lot of companies, like, I guess Shure makes some interfaces that are US.
Sure, yeah. Mackie sold out to Rode.
Is
Or the-
Personas US? Personas is US based.
Yeah,
PreSonus is US.
Yeah, PreSonus.
Samsung.
Samsung is US? I always think of them as a Chinese company, but I know they're a Jersey company.
Yeah,
thanks for stalling.
Samsung.
Allow microphone access. I'm finally logged in.
Yeah.
Did we buy you some time there? You can edit that out later, Robbo.
It's allowing the mic, and it shows input device, and it gives me the option of iPhone microphone. So I'm going to have to presume that Chrome is just telling the software there's a mic available.
Yeah, iOS apps are very hard sometimes to pick devices. They take what's connected, and it's possible that if Twisted Wave is still grabbing that mic, that it's precluded from using it.
Yeah.
Oh, I would have thought it'd be the opposite, whereas Twisted Wave initialized the device, it would be
and
working.
made it available, maybe.
But
yeah,
so
it's kind of
far-
hard to say. Yeah, so far not available.
It's saying it seems to be.
It's like a TV. It's like,
defaulting to
what are you
this.
doing, George? You know, when your TV wasn't working, you used to go and bang it on the top.
Well,
I don't know what the hell that was all about.
I'm doing the scratch test. Doing the scratch test.
What's wrong with the TV? Bang, bang, bang. There you go. It's fixed it.
Do you know what that's called?
No.
That's called impact maintenance.
Check. check.
Love
So
it.
here it's called the technical tap.
Or a reboot, if you use your foot.
Yeah, so it looks like the recorder on Chrome on an iPhone is defaulting to the internal mic on the phone.
Okay.
But this isn't, I'm running an older OS too. So I think the most up-to-date OS gives the user better control over audio devices. That's what I heard.
And the recorder is so new, I'm not sure that we've officially made it all
iOS
mobile.
compliant.
Yeah.
But it very well does format itself nicely on a mobile device.
Yeah.
We've had some users that literally they want to record into the recorder,
I
have it
beg your
level
pardon.
off. What?
Can you read that? It says SSL One right there.
Oh, it does too.
It did pick it up. Okay,
So
good.
once you're into the app, then you can change devices. Let's see. 222. Ah, interesting. It's still definitely using the phone, even though it says it's the SSL at the top. Close. So no cigar.
Send them to my house. I will put them in the elevator pit.
But yeah, it does really well with the horizontal.
It's formatting.
It makes more sense. Yeah. It's a bit hard and vertical.
It's responsive.
Yeah.
That's the word I was looking for. It's very mobile responsive. So,
Yeah, nice.
kudos. And it doesn't stop recording when you flip your phone around either. I mean, I've had older apps that if you flip phone orientation while it's working,
it stops.
It goes and it stops.
Oh, no.
Yeah, it has a heart attack.
This one just keeps right on rolling. So it's definitely using the latest design.
I find that with my turntable, if I try and flip it, sort of
stops.
doesn't play anymore.
Every time the needle just slides across the rack.
Weird.
Like the old days with those early CD Walkmans that jump.
Yeah,
when the
Yeah.
I had one in the
Took a
car
step
once,
or
and it was
something,
like jumping all over the joint. But you know, the turntable I've got, or one of them, the Denon, which I've had since about 83, I think. It's got some kind of computer in the arm that you can actually pick the turntable up while it's playing and turn it, not aggressively, and it rebalances the
rebalances the tone arm.
Oh, you know why? Because they developed that for rich bastards with ships and yachts.
Probably did.
The Yelp.
It's like
that's
you
the yacht
need this record
compatible.
player to play yacht rock. Literally.
Yeah, that's the yacht compatible.